Most people don't know that.
Yes, that's right.
It used to be called, when it first came up, was called the Delta Blues.
The Delta Blues, that's correct. Yeah.
Right? Every one of the old blues singers named Son was a chief.
Really? Okay.
If they had an animal attached to their name, they was a chief of that totem clan, like Howlin' Wolf.
Oh, okay.
Right? If they had a color, the color tell you which clan they from. Like Yellow Belly. That's an Oshun clan. He's a priest of Oshun singing music.
Okay.
So now it's in the culture. You can't get it out. It's like a stain on a white shirt that'll never go away.
Right.
We know how to read the pattern of the stain. Because we've seen the stain so many times that it's just automatic that we know. We ain't new jacks. We not new here. We grew here.
And that's what it feels like. I know for me, I feel like I have been repeating this for many times, right? And now it's to the point where it's time for me to break free of from behind the scenes, from the shadow, and just come out. And I guess I was just trying to figure out the way in which to do it, because it's like I have not pressure on me, but it's pressure on me, right? Because everyone sees it in me.
It's calling. It's a calling.
It's on me, heavy.
Yeah, because the clans are reorganizing and reforming, and they're gonna form around a big mama, either a queen or high priestess, or both.
Just look, Rod, I had the Toad experience like 2 years ago, right? And when I had that experience, it's like when I went under, is what I call it. All I could hear was that you're a god, and I saw this ceremony. It's like I had this whole ceremony. These little, I'd say fairies or angels, whatever you want to call them, were building this garment on me, right? And they were adorning me in all white and gold. And I woke up saying, I am God. And it's like, where did I get that from? Because I always feel like, you can't be God. But it's like, and then I was told to wear all white, but I didn't do it. It's like I didn't do what I was told to do. But it keeps circling back around, like I need to do what I'm supposed to.
Because you're going to be in the loop until you listen.
Didn't I say that? And that's what I said. I feel like I keep looping around.
Yeah. You stuck into it's called monkey flip. When you get to the point where you're supposed to, like say you get to a fork in the road and you don't want to go the way that the sign telling you, you start monkey flipping. You monkey flipping because you're waiting on somebody else that's coming in the same direction to point you in which direction to go.
When I already know the way to go, is that correct?
Right, you already know the way.
Yeah.
But you got to find somebody that you trust more than you trust yourself to tell you that you know the way, so you can remember that you know the way. Here's what it is.
Okay. Someone that I trust more than I trust myself. Okay.
You think somebody got a higher connection to God than you?
Yeah. I'm still trying to release that religious dogma, right?
Yes.
I'm still trying to shake that, but that's what it is. It's like I don't like worthiness, right? Well, why me? I'm on this level, and there should be someone else. When in actuality, it's me.
Your physical reality won't betray your spiritual rank until you pull rank. When you pull rank, you start making shit happen.
How do you pull rank?
By accepting who you are in your God form. Big Mama is God.
Yeah.
You Big Mama on earth. What that tell you?
I'm God.
Reflection of Big Mama, as above, so below. But as long as you're running from it, guys don't chase you. You're not going to chase yourself. You're going to monkey flip, though. You a monkey flip.
I can't do that. I can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get on
Get
this
out the
live
loop.
forever. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
I'm the monkey
The loop is
flipping this motherfucker it is. I learned the hard way every fucking time, like Jim Croce say. But the reality of it is, I could only run from me until I got tired. And I got tired. It took a long time because I realized that everywhere I went, this motherfucker was here. And everywhere I ain't, this motherfucker ain't.
I'm 44, and it feels like I've been running for 44 plus years.
Yo, you got the message at the right time, because 44 is the angel number. If you don't take on in this year your full acceptance of who you are, you check out.
And that's what I was told, that the year 44, I needed to come from under the covers. I needed to come out, and I'm almost 45, so that makes sense.
Hey, it is what it is.
What do I need to do? just take my place on the throne.
Yeah, that's deal with your family. Start with your immediate family,
and that's what I've been doing.
Have family gatherings. For every excuse, if it's a Christmas party and you don't believe in Christmas, fuck the Christmas. Just throw the party. Because everybody off work.
Yeah.
Easter, just had an Easter dinner.
And that's what we did. And they listen. When I speak, they listen. You know, I'm from a family of religious Christian folk, and they staunch Christians, but they hear everything I say. Mm-hmm.
The baddest preachers in the world. T.D. Jakes ain't shit without his wife.
Facts. That's true.
Freddie Price wasn't shit without his wife. If their wife got up and left, it crumbled their ministry.
That's true. You're right.
Why is that? At the end of the day, we still know who the fuck we is.
Yeah.
And even if they couldn't come out and tell us who was doing the dirt because they couldn't see it clear enough, they had to tell it at the level they saw it so that we can put the pieces together. They didn't have to be 100% right. They could have been 1% right. But as long as one of the chiefs see the 1%, we can pass the message on to the other chiefs. Dr. Clark say, in our culture, a thing doesn't have to be true in order for it to carry the truth.
Right.
It don't have to be a true statement in order to embody the truth of an idea.
Right.
So we can use children's stories like Aesop's fables to give our children an illustration that they can understand, and it's just a fairy tale, but it don't mean that there aren't.
Yeah, I read that as a kid. I had those in the childcraft books. Yeah.
Those used to be children's stories in Egypt.
Really?
Yeah, them bedtime stories. You read them to the boy and girl priest. They be 4, 5 years old. If you read Aesop,
I had the whole collection from a little child. My mom bought those for me, and I read them all the time.
The dumbed down version is Grimm's Tales. That's the dumbed down version of Aesop's fables. They knew they was gonna be dumbing us down. If you read Aesop's fables, it reads now like college level literature.
Now I have to go back and reread them.
And if you read Grimm's Tales, it'll read like something you teach teenagers.
Okay.
But all that shit, children's stories. They supposed to be mentally mature enough at 5 to 6 years old to begin to break down Aesop's fables.
And that's how old I was when my mom that's all I read. She read it to me every night.
Yeah, she was preloading you for your position and your mission. You had pretty good grades in
Okay.
school too, didn't
Yeah.
you? Mm-hmm. She was
But I didn't
3-0.
really like it. But I did.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, and I had good grades until I decided not
Yeah.
to.
And I think that's why I talk about the loop, because I was still in society trying to get this and master this, and it never worked out. So I
Right.
thought, but
That
I don't
wasn't
think I was. It was,
you. You was just going over there to see what that was, to know that that wasn't what you was supposed to do.
and that's what I'm realizing now. It wasn't. I wasn't supposed to do it.
But you still took something from the lesson that you could use
Yeah.
with what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
Because Big Mama gonna build you up while you running from her. She's still gonna be building you up to take on your position when you turn around and realize the truth of who you is. You ain't new here, you grew here. Now you gotta do is start connecting with other Big Mamas, and that's when you really gonna take off.
That's what the 369 is.
Yep. Well, the 369 is 3 pre-puberty. Then you have 6 between puberty and menopause. And then you
Okay.
have 9 elder women.
So let me ask you a question. You said that I need to connect with the other big mamas, right? Just recently, a few days, I'm a dream walker, right? A few nights ago, I had a dream. There were probably about, did I tell you, 6 or 9 women sitting at a table. And it looked like they were playing like Bid Whiz or Pinochle, some like old school game, right? But they were all in white. That's the first dream I've ever had where everybody was in all white. And the one lady who I felt that was my granny in the dream, she wouldn't look at me directly. But I could see the faces of the other women. And I guarantee you, if I saw them in this realm, I could pick them out because the features were so unique. But my dog, present day dog, actually went under the table and was licking the lady who wouldn't look in my direction. But she had a smirk on her. She was trying to get her attention. Because she was licking her under the table, but she would never look directly at me. She was looking at an angle. But I felt that it was a connection to her. And it was about maybe 6 to 9 women at that table in the circle. And they were telling me something, but I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah. So to turn around on the dream, she's not accepting you because you haven't accepted yourself yet. So she's not giving you her energy. So when you had the repeat of the dream and she gonna look directly at you, that's when you know she gonna be telling you job well done. They threw a whole fried chicken dinner party for me.
And they were all sitting at the table, and it's like they were all they were talking to me, but I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't understand what they were saying. But they were talking directly to me.
Yeah. But they was really talking in telepathy. And because you still haven't accepted who you is, you haven't turned on that mechanism yet. That's why you couldn't hear them.
So in order to turn on that mechanism, I need to just center myself with other big mamas.
Yeah, so y'all mitochondrial connected. All women are mitochondrial connected. They don't have to be the same race as you, as they call it. They don't have to be the same color as you. But they got to have similar values of family.
Okay.
You will know them because they're going to be doing the same shit you doing, trying to have dinners with their families and cook for the grandkids and shit like that.
That's my mama. My mama is still here. And, that's all she wants to do.
Yep. And you're going to have what you call a scout. A scout is going to be in the royal house that would be called your handmaiden. Her job is going to be introduce you into all other women that's doing what you're doing. Like, come on over here. I want you to meet Sister So-and-so from this church. I want you to meet Millie. She a Muslim, but she good people. Right? That's going to be your scout. She going to be the one who's going to put all your big mamas from your local area together through you. But she can't do it until you accept yourself. And she's just going to pop up introducing you to people.
Okay.
Self-talk is a bad motherfucker. Yeah. It's
Thank
time
you.
to put this shit back together on the land.
I know it is. I know it's time.
Yeah.
And I've been racking my brain. I'm probably not aggravating my fiance, but he's been helping me through this process because we're figuring it out together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember, they wouldn't let us teach each other openly what I'm telling you openly right now.
Yeah.
So we had to code it. But it's easier when I could just tell you.
Yeah.
Now he know how to give you support. He can tell you when you doubting yourself.
Yeah. He does, and he does it.
Yeah.
He does it now.
But now you're more apt to do the follow-up. See, it's one thing for somebody to tell you something and for you to act on the information than it is for you. Now you know what you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're on a journey of self-discovery for you to be the best grandmama, big mama you could be. You got to accept the reality that you got, but that just means that everything outside of you is also within inside of you. As above, so below, as within, so without. Once you understand that, then you don't take none of this shit personal. That's how you get all the way to your position. When you stop taking it personal, that means you stop taking sides. Yeah. Once you stop taking sides, then that puts you in the position to see on a higher level than the average person. Your dreams become more vivid, right? You take the haze out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just what you do.
Okay.
You know?
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That Bologna, yes.
Yeah. A lot of look, but milk. Milk when they introduce you to formula, and when you take your baby off formula to milk, that changes the hormonal balance too.
It's a lot thrown off the hormonal balance of the children. It's a lot. It's everything.
Man, it don't matter what they give you. The best thing that you can give a human baby is breast milk from a mother.
Absolutely.
You can come up with every concoction you want to, every fucking super drink you can figure out, put all of the vitamins and minerals you want to in there. It's still information that's in the colostrum and the breast milk of the mother. And it's a chemical reaction taking place when the baby is locked onto the areola and the brain of the mother is spitting out oxytocin, right? And she looking at the baby, and the baby becomes soothed from the presence of the mother, and her temperature is adjusted to fit his comfort level.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So we don't take all that. That's too much shit. That's too much thinking, nigga. Just get that motherfucker a bottle and throw some formula in that motherfucker. Right? That ain't how this shit works.
Yeah.
The baby get valuable information from breastfeeding from the mother.
Yeah.
You can't replace that with nothing that's synthetic. You get valuable chemical reactions between the child and the mother. A lot of postpartum depression is from mothers not breastfeeding. From her not breastfeeding just fucks her up. Minerals and amino acids and whatnot. So in this one, we're going to deal more with chi, as they call it in the Far East. They call it prana in India, but we call it the ba, the spirit body in Egypt. And the ba, black sheep. So 3 knock ba on that. So the ba is the spirit body, and incorporate the whole body matrix of the spirit body. You have to build up what you would call your energy field. Now, a lot of y'all are not aware of how to do that, so we're gonna get into a little bit of that. I'm gonna try to give it a few more minutes and let a few more people get in here since I can't share and on this device. I don't know why it's only let me share to 3 people. It's insane. Well, okay, so I'm gonna go over a few things that y'all seen in TV to get y'all visuals on what I'm talking about. When I use the TV reference, know that the televised reference is an exaggerated idea of what's real. It's an exaggeration in order for you to realize what's taking place on a different level. Now we see like animes like Dragon Ball Z, different cartoons like the X-Men, and you see them shoot energy out of this part of their hand right here. In this part of the hand. Like Magneto might shoot a magnetic burst out of his hand. Another one might do something else out of his hand. Sometimes they have like a projectile that flies out of the hand. If that's a cartoon version, is an extreme exaggeration. There's energy that comes out of there. This is true. It's detectable without a machine by cupping the hands together and slowly pushing together. You are starting to press your positive and your negative against each other. And if you pay attention and give it a mild focus, you will feel the energy build up between them. Well, this exercise is the equivalent of doing push-ups for your spirit. And the more you do it, the stronger it gets. That means that your spirit body is becoming stronger, meaning that your aura is becoming more expansive through your torsion field. Your torsion field is when your heart chakra open and your third eye and your crown seat is open. There's a light beam that shoots from your tailbone when your sacred secretion, your sacred secorium rises to the top. Now, I'm going to give y'all some references to try to understand what I'm talking about, because it's not always easy to incorporate new information into what we've been led to believe. So go to Tai Chi. In Tai Chi, you'll see them moving the hands in a motion like a ball. The psychological focus of the exercise of Tai Chi is on the connecting of the two poles of energy in the palms and learning to control the ball once you've made it. Once you made it, you're supposed to be able to move it. The ball of energy, then it becomes like a pill, empty capsule for you to put intent in there, throw it up to the universe, and it do its thing. But that's another form of ancient magic that they told y'all was crazy. Okay, so when you go to Tai Chi and they teaching you to press that energy and do that exercise to build that energy between the palms, it seems to you from the first person perspective that it's only building the connection from here to here. But in order for this connection to increase, the overall aura energy field has to increase. So the body has to vibrate higher because it's going to get a bigger aura. And this is conditioning the body, whether it want to be conditioned or not, to absorb a whole light body. As you strengthen this, if you've been cleaning your filters, and the more that you do it, right, the more you strengthen it, and the more you strengthen, the bigger your aura get. When that light ray finally come all the way through the lens of the upper atmosphere and hit you, you can incorporate your whole light body, your whole spiritual body in your physical form. You can accommodate it without the disruption in the energy between the nervous system and the rest of the body, because it's going to come in through the nerves. And this is why all of your chakras is on what they call a nerve ganglia. That means a gang, some thugs of nerves, and puddled up in the posse in each one of those sites, like they on the corner, you know, bumping the box, like an alibi for slinging the rocks, that kind of shit. You know, the nerve gang, they all clicked up. It's a huddle of it. It's like a nest, all huddled together of nerves. and they generate energy at each site. These sites have connectors of energy and nerves. And then in the Western medicine, it's called your nervous system. In the Far East, they use the energy as your acupoints, your acupressure points, where they go to certain spots on that nerve in order to realign the energy transfer along that meridian or that pathway of the nerve. When they do this, it allows the nerve to recover from a blockage. Now, those nerve blockages, 9 out of 10 was an emotional block that got trapped in your nervous system because you didn't know how to keep your nerves from bottling up, is what they call it. They bottle up and it causes a knot in your nervous system. When they do it in the brain and you finally get overwhelmed by it, that ganglia of nerves pops. It's called a stroke, an aneurysm, and a neuroaneurysm. Give you a stroke. It's explosion, boom, in the brain. Just like somebody put a firecracker in there and lit it directly in your brain. The remedy for that is to keep the omega-369s, your essential fatty acids is what it's called. Your essential fatty acids keeps those nerve endings free. So just like when you free that emotional bullshit, the baggage you carry, the resentments you have, I can't stand that motherfucker over there. Why? I don't know. I just don't like the way he be looking. Why? Because you was taught to find every excuse you can to take all this self-hate that they feeding you to yourself and put it on somebody else and blame them for you hating yourself. You can't do that. That's not fair. You could do it, but it's not going to serve a beneficial outcome. So you don't judge other people, because that's when you start judging yourself. Every judgment you got of somebody else is a condemnation of something that you have in yourself. So you have what you call double speak, where two languages being spoken at the same time. And one language is for one group of people and another language is for another group of people. This is what they do in politics. It's called double speak. And they tell you how stuff work on one level, but they pass messages behind your back, in front of your face, without you never knowing they talking over your head. So as soon as you catch what's coming over your head, that's an interception. When you get an interception, what you do? Run for the goddamn touchdown, motherfuckers. Touchdown. Now we up for the field goal. Finna punt this bitch home. So when that build up, the Qigong masters, right? Now, they are specialists in the research of the energy body more so than the nervous system, like acupuncture. They deal with the aura as a whole, or the vibrational aspect of the energy that emanates from the body. I forgot my man's name on my page. And that's what he does. I got a couple of them. One of them is Dariel Pruitt. He's a masseuse that deals in the Qigong therapy as well. And he pretty good. So if y'all want to know about that, then y'all could probably tag him. He watched this video. He'll get with you on it. And my man last name Burns. He on my friends list. And I can't think of his first name right now. But he's in the Qigong healing and different things of that nature. And there's a few more people in my page that's into how Qigong works, the mechanics and the energy exchanges and whatnot. Then once you get this understanding of building up the energy body and flushing the body with the water, keeping it hydrated, because accumulated dehydration will creep up on you and you won't ever see it coming because you've been drinking other fluids. But when you put all this stuff together, when the stars line up to who you are, when your particular other part of yourself, your star self, get into alignment with your physical self and you wake all the way up, then you're not going to need a teacher, because your teacher is going to be you. You're going to be your own self teacher, your own self guide form that will consult with the universe to get all answers to all things. Now, that's what Sika talks about. She not sure she got to go to source. She's always talking about she got to go to source. Well, this is what she's talking about. She was trained on specifically that alone, which made it a little one-sided, but it had to be that way. To finally awaken to the balance of nature and to incorporate the whole form of the spiritual body in the physical matrix, to become one with your light body, has always been our goal. Everybody wasn't allowed the same opportunity to experience their whole light body. Some people was intended to be slaves forever. That wasn't fair. So mama said, fix it. So we fixed it. So ain't nobody gonna be slaves no more. All the money. So back in the day, Prince wrote a song called Ronnie Talk to Russia Before It's Too Late, before they blow up the world. That's a whole nother day. And we don't have Ronald Reagan. We got his little buddy, Donald the Duck. So Donnie talked to Russia before it's too late, because we about to take this bitch back, because it's our world, right? So all these people that was putting roadblocks in the way, I don't know more. Work done. So the master key to ascension is to prepare yourself to receive your whole light body. The fact that you can think about it is mentally preparing you for it already. Some people, just off that fact alone, body and mind going to start working together to move you automatically in direction, because we all want to be one with the light. We all want to be one with the source. We all want to experience the ability to have the life that we want as part of God, as heaven on earth, utopia, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's the natural balance in everything to the environment around you. Your spatial awareness determines what you understand about the environment around you. The less you understand about how you fit in the world, the less you understand about the environment around you. The less you understand